Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Darius from artistshortcut.com, and today I want to give you an idea on how to become famous. So all being famous is being known by a lot of people, and I think that's actually the definition of it, to be known by a lot of people. So if you want to be known by a lot of people, this is kind of what you have to do. One, you need to develop some type of skill or talent that can be absorbed or liked by a lot of people. That's the first thing. And for most of you guys, it'll be like your music, or it'd be like rapping or whatever it is. But for any of you that's not, in the process of making music at this moment, then it could be things like just clothing. You could be really good at like interior designing, fitness. You can be a comedian, like all of these different things, like, or not necessarily a comedian, but you could be funny. You just need one core area that can be liked by a lot of people. The second thing you need to do is you need to put yourself out there. It's just like anything else. You have to promote yourself. You have to market yourself. You're just really putting your work out there so people can like you. If you're somebody, you're watching this and you're like, yo, I don't feel like my work is good enough. I don't feel like my music is good enough, or I'm not that good at whatever it is, I'm trying to put forth into the world, then it's like, my best advice to you would be to just do it. Like, just put it out there, because it's not going to be perfect. And if you try to make it perfect, you're going to waste so much time that you're not going to be able to get that back. And eventually when you do put it out there, it's still not going to be perfect. Everybody isn't going to like it. So it's better for you to fail now, fail early, and fail fast. That way you'll just be a lot closer to success than waiting and trying to get success on your first try, when most people don't do that. The third thing you want to do is you want to build an audience, you want to build a fan base. And I talk about that a lot. And I'll link some videos below in the description for you to look at and watch my videos on how to build a fan base. But that's all you're doing. You're building a core audience, people who like what you do, who like you as a person. And the main things with that is, like, you have to do it in the beginning. You got to go one by one by one. When you find one person that likes your music, or that likes your brand, or whatever it is, whatever skill you're putting forth, you need to become best friends with them. Like, you need to really build, and I'm not even gonna say relationships. You need to build a bunch of friendships. You need to make a bunch of friends. And the friends that you're gonna make should like what you do. They should be geared towards whatever it is that you do. So make a lot of friends in the beginning, and then allow that to compound, allow that to grow. Allow your friends to go out into the world and say, hey, have you heard of such and such? Like, they do this or they do that. They make good music. They're good at fitness. They're whatever it is that you may do. Allow them to go out and spread the word to other people. And then that builds a bigger following. And then that builds a bigger following. And then those friends do that. And then those friends of those friends do that. And then that whole thing compounds. And then you start to get a bigger audience, a much bigger audience. And then what you want to do is you want to engage. So all of that, the new people that like you and that like what you do, or like you as a person, and they're now becoming, an audience of yours, you need to engage with them. You need to let them know what you want them to do. Let them know, you're still human. Engage with them, talk to them, just be there, be not the leader per se, but you're in the fields with them. Like, they may be on YouTube watching you, or they may be on Twitter, watching what you say, or they could be in their phones just listening to you. But like, any messages you get, you respond to those messages, you engage, because then they go out and say, yo, such and such is really good. Like, they're cool. Like, they respond, like they're funny, or whatever the case is. Like, then they go out and spread that word even bigger, and it starts to compound, and it starts to compound. And then what you get from there is something that we'd call scale. So scale is basically the ability to reach a lot of people at one time. That's all that is. So if you have a small fan base right now, we'll just say you have 1,000 people on Twitter. Yeah, that scale is small. Like, the max amount of people you can reach per tweet is about 1,000 people without any retweets or any of that. We're not going to use that to complicate it. But let's say you had 100,000. Your scale is a lot bigger now. So one tweet can reach a lot of people. And that's what it means by scale. It's just having more of an audience, or more reach. So that's really all you need to become famous. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a side of luck in that. There's a side of right place, right time. But for the most part, as long as you're consistent and you're actually working towards what you're trying to do, like whatever that skill is, whatever you're putting forth into the world, like, as long as you keep working towards that, like, you'll keep growing. And you don't have to be Drake famous, or Justin Bieber famous, or Taylor Swift famous. Like, there are a lot of famous people in their niches. Like, for most people on this channel, you won't be able to name somebody famous in the agriculture world. Like, you probably won't be able to name somebody like that. And I just say that because I can't name somebody in the agriculture world that's like famous or whatnot. But there's a lot of people that's famous in what they do, but not necessarily famous they're not household names. They're not people that you think of every time you think of whatever it is they do. So if you want to become famous, the thing you need to do is work on a skill. So whatever that skill is, it could be music like most of you, it could be clothing, fashion, it could be sports, fitness, like it could be a ton of different things, but focus on that skill. Put that skill out there for people to get and absorb and just take in, and you'll get feedback and all that type of stuff to improve your skill, but you have to put it forth. Don't worry about being perfect. Don't worry about it's not ready. Like, put it out there, get feedback, improve, and then repeat. You got to build that community. So make sure you're building an audience, and you know, you're putting it out there to build an audience. You're building it, you're putting your stuff out there so you can actually build friends. You can make friends. We'll call them internet friends. And then you have to engage with that community of friends. You can't just try to be this cool guy that's like, it's all about me. It's me, 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 me. Like, my stuff is cool. My stuff is great. You talk to me or you hit me up, I don't respond. None of that. Like, you need to be engaged and you need to be a good friend. Because if you're going out here and making friends of people who like what you do, why would they want to be your friend if you're not being a good friend? So I'm Darius from ArtistShortcut.com. That's how you be famous. It's very simple. And down the road, you may have some luck. You may have some right place, right time. Somebody may shout you out that's famous and give you a big boost. But overall, that's how you become famous. So if you have any questions or anything, leave a comment below. Please thumbs up the video and subscribe because it helps the channel grow, and you'll stay notified as soon as I drop a new video. So you'll be like one of the first people to get notified whenever I drop a new video. All right, guys. Peace.